Heaven's California.
Hey guys, today I'm going to react to a Wansee entertainment video. If she asks you this one question, always say no, or always answer no. It's kind of weird, but okay. Don't really know what that's about, but I guess we'll see. It's actually quite a long one. Longer than most. It's almost 7 minutes long, so that's kind of interesting. I assume I'll have more thoughts at the end, so without further ado, let's get into this. There's a cross right there. I don't know, I'm trying to guess, but...
Well, a pleasant way to begin my 3 AM shift at Mercy Hospital.
Oh,
the first thing I did as I sat down was cut my finger. It was a paper cut. And despite working at one of the largest hospitals in the state, I couldn't find a single band-aid laying around. I sucked on my index finger like a vampire while I scrambled my desk for that band-aid. I found one. Purple. I'm a hospital receptionist, and all that means is I greet visitors, make appointments, and look nice. Well, as nice as a 30-year-old man who hasn't slept in hours can look. That night, as we call it, it was just me and a few nurses on the floor. Other than that, it was ghost quiet, except for the heavy, heavy rain. I sat back on the cheap recliner chair all receptionists get the honour of using. While adjusting my band-aid, I listened to the television mounted on the corner of the ceiling as it broadcast a seemingly important message.
Authorities say the woman was last seen on Cedar Avenue.
I looked up to see if the television was showing any images of this strange woman. No. It was yet another crazy person with no name and no face who we were supposed to look out for. Not creepy at all.
Authorities also say the woman was reportedly walking around and asking people very, very bizarre questions.
I focused back on my desk and continued working, but I still listened as the news anchor went on and
What's
on.
that voice?
She continued.
The following statement was issued by an unidentified government official.
Listen carefully, folks. Whenever she asks you to answer no, do not under any circumstances answer yes.
Officials won't comment further as to why, citing security clearance. Please are asking that you immediately call 911 if you deem anyone suspicious.
I thought
that's a guy talking, not a girl.
But I wasn't sure
from what I
anything
hear.
could scare me anymore. Working here at the hospital, I thought I had seen it all. At the flash of the ruby red ambulance lights, I'd seen people come in with severed arms, legs, fingers, people who somehow managed to scoop out their eyes, failed suicide attempts, and much, much more. You get used to it. My head was practically sunk into my desk as I filled out paperwork. That's when I heard something very subtle. Initially, I heard it coming from the front doors, the entrance. The automatic doors opened and closed, slamming against each other and sounding an obnoxiously loud thud each time. The very dim lighting I had surrounding my desk flickered incessantly.
Oh my god, okay, that's creepy. Don't even. Seriously?
Only the whistling.
And at 3 in the morning too, seriously?
Hello? I called out again. I felt obligated to check if someone was there, especially since it might have been someone who was injured and needed our attention. I reluctantly picked myself up from my chair and walked over to inspect.
You're just like, I don't know if I should do that.
My head open as the entrance floor was almost flooded from the rain.
Oh, okay.
I noticed footsteps, wet shoe marks that seemed to come inside the hospital and then back out. I stood near the doors,
yeah, but no one came in.
Head outside, and looked. All I heard was the distant sounds of sirens and honking cars. The rain poured harder. The peace and quiet was disturbed within moments of me sitting back down. The automatic door started again, opening and closing.
That's so creepy. There's no one there too.
Rain as they did, but this time I heard gentle footsteps make their way towards me, tapping closer and closer. Someone slowly emerged from the darkness between the entrance.
Oh no, it's the girl.
A woman with drenched black hair approached, wearing a dark brown raincoat and a pair of boots that
It's
were
her.
too large for her toothpick legs. Her face was inundated with wrinkles and wet makeup. Her black eyeshadow smudged. Despite the heavy rain outside, she didn't seem to have bothered wearing her hoodie. Hello, how can I help you, ma'am? She didn't respond. She looked around, scanning and observing an unimpressive
she's the
hospital.
girl.
Is there something I can help you with? Still nothing. We engaged in a brief stare down, which she won. I looked down and pretended to gather important paperwork. Are you here to visit someone? Then finally, she responded.
Was she
without
smiling?
talking. She simply nodded and then took a few steps forward.
Oh, she wants him to say
Her hands
yes.
hanging down her side. Her posture was unnatural, almost uncomfortable. Okay, for now I need you to sign here, then you'll have to wait a few hours for visiting time to begin, I said, pushing forward a sheet of paper and a pen. She raised her arm to sign and then abruptly stopped. She seemed startled by something on the desk. She looked at me, tilted her head and, with a smile that was as wide as her eyes, said, "Would you please move that for me?" I was confused at first, and then she pointed at it with her index finger. As drops of rainwater tapped against my desk while her arm hovered over it. I took the little crucifix we had at the front desk and put it in a drawer. The woman proceeded as if she was going to finally sign the paper and then stop before writing anything. She dropped the pen on the ground and stood there again, staring at me. She asked me a question.
Yeah,
Do
see?
you reject the Trinity? I'm sorry? I replied. For a few more uncomfortable moments, the woman stood there, like an ancient statue.
Yeah, like she's trying to get him to say yes for some reason. I don't know why.
Ma'am, who exactly are you here to see? Family? Friend? What's your relationship with the patient? Before I could finish talking midway through my question, the woman turned around and walked out the door, still smiling and her eyes as wide as I'd ever seen on a person.
Okay,
I went
that's
back
enough.
to work and tried to move on, but her creepy mannerisms were trapped in my mind throughout the night. At around 4 a.m. I spotted one of the children in our hospital walking down the hall. Nina, is that you? I called out. All the kids in the hospital knew me. I was proudly considered one of the cooler employees. I let them break the rules. I brought them snacks upstairs and even told them scary stories, despite their predictable regret later on. The nurses would get angry with me every time I held one of my scary story nights. They always had a bunch of bed sheets to change the next morning. I only did these things for the kids when I wasn't busy, when it was a quiet night, and this was one of those uneventful nights, which of course was a good thing. Anyway, it was very odd to see Nina awake at that time, walking down those shadowy halls. She was absolutely terrified of the dark, and yet there she was. Nina, is that you? I squinted my eyes as I walked towards her.
Sorry, Matt.
She began.
I don't want to be there anymore.
She had dragged her blue blanket along with her, which was her way of gesturing to us that she wanted to move to another room. The other kids bothering you again? I asked. I took hold of her hand and began walking her back to the elevator.
Matt, please, don't make me go back up there. I don't like the new nurse.
I stopped walking. What? I said, kneeling to Nina's level.
She keeps asking us the same question over and over. I said no so many times. I
Oh,
kept telling
no.
her no, but everyone else kept laughing with her and saying yes to her. Please, I don't want to go back up.
Nina's words immediately played flashbacks inside my tired,
I feel like once you say yes, you get possessed by her.
Going around and asking even stranger questions. I didn't pay enough attention to that broadcast to notice the woman, but even if I had, I thought she had left the hospital. I ditched the elevator and ran up a flight of daunting stairs, stomping against each step with all the force I could muster. I probably woke up all those sleeping employees. I was so loud. I opened the doors to the children's room and couldn't believe my eyes. I checked each room, each one on each floor. I woke up my co-worker nurse and asked about the children. She couldn't find them either. We looked everywhere and put the hospital on lockdown. We set off all possible alarms and other emergency procedures. We didn't find them. All that was left behind were their clothes.
Oh shit. Oh, it's over? What? No, I didn't want it to be over yet. It's not fair. I didn't want that video to be over yet. That's rude. I feel like that just kind of cut. Like, that should have, like, what? You didn't even. Like, did you get her or did you, like, what? Like, that's creepy though. The only thing left was their. Okay, so I'm assuming this person is, like, some kind of. And when you say yes, for some reason it possesses you or something, or she kind of, like, basically they were laughing along saying yes, right? They kind of, like, laughed along saying yes. So it's as if they possessed. It's as if the girl possessed them or something. I don't know. I should at least think about that. That's kind of creepy. And then, like, nonetheless, I would never want to work in a hospital anytime, like, at any point, like, no, I would not be good at that. I would not be, like, especially with all the germs and everything, I would not be good with that, and especially seeing blood and everything, I would not be good with that either. Like, I would probably faint at the sight of blood. Like, especially the night shift at a hospital at 3 in the morning and then stuff like that happens, I would probably, like, especially being the only one there, like, being the only one in a place where the lights are flickering and the doors keep opening, it's 3 a.m. I'd be losing my mind. I'd be like, oh my god. I'd be calling everyone even though they'd be all asleep, and I'd be freaking the hell out. But I really hope those kids that she possessed or whatever, what I think she possessed, I hope they're okay, and I hope she didn't do anything to them. I hope they're still alive. But yeah, that girl looked so creepy. Like, that girl looked sus as hell. Like, half these stories, I'm just at a loss for words, and I have no idea what to say. Like, I can't really explain that at all. It's just really creepy though. Like, I would have probably left. Like, I would have freaking hauled ass. Like, I'd be like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave now because, like, I'm not doing with this show right now. I'm not gonna die. Like, I'm not gonna die tonight at the hospital. Like, I'm just not. No. And that cross too. Was that there before, or was that not there before? I don't know. Like, do you guys remember if the cross was there or not? But yeah, it's like she kept asking questions to, like, get him to say yes for some reason. So it's kind of like, I don't know what her intention was. I don't really want to know. I'm kind of nervous as to what it was. And yeah, I don't really know. Really sus though, really creepy. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of that, because I do not really know what to think of that. I'm trying to see if there's any comments about it. No, it's all basically, like, things about the title. Like, I'm making fun of the damn title. Freaking people, man. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. If you did like this video, like, comment, subscribe. I made it to 1,600 subscribers, so thank you guys for that. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to mine if you're new, and let me know in the comments below what other channels you want me to react to. as well as what you guys think that girl was doing, or if you think she was on drugs or something. Do you think she had like a mental disorder or some kind of, like she was definitely on drugs, or either on some kind, or either had a mental disorder in my opinion, just because like what else would it really be? But I don't know. Anyway, guys, just let me know in the comments what you guys thought, and yeah, I'll see what you guys say if you guys say anything. So, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and peace out.